Hi, this is Paul Gilson. I'm the grandfather of a bunch of grandkids, but four of them are my blood grandchildren. The rest of them are from stepchildren and so forth, but not that they're lesser important. But I want to talk about my cactuses here for a moment. The first cactus here I bought for Sophia Grace Gilson. When I found out that her mother was pregnant from my first son, David Gilson, who was passed on, I bought this at Rite Aid. And it was tiny. It was tiny, about like that tiny. And so I've had that for several years. And I believe the flower on that used to be pink, I think. I can't remember. And then this other cactus I have here, which is kind of hidden by the shadow, is for David Paul Gilson Jr., the second child of my son David Paul Gilson. And I picked yellow because he was my first blood grandson, and he was like the sunshine of my life. I don't get to see them very often, and it's my fault. I regret that. I'm going to try to change that in the future, just so, you get so busy and so forth working. But so that is for Sophia Grace Gilson, and that is David Paul Gilson Jr.'s yellow for being the sunshine of my life, my first male grandson in my bloodline. And then the next one here, I actually purchased for my daughter Ashley Gilson, who is now Ashley Marie Millville, married to Evan Millville this year. And they have a son, my grandson. His name is James Robert Millville. And I picked red out. And I picked red out for bravery. I think he's going to be a very, very brave young man. And I get a chance to see him a lot more often because he's on my way home from work. And so I try to get over there to see him and my daughter as much as I can, and her husband, Evan, who's a wonderful man. The next one here, I picked this one out for Ashley Gilson's / Ashley Marie Millville, my daughter, for her second child. James is her older brother, my granddaughter's older brother. And I picked out pink and didn't even know it was going to be a girl, but I just had a feeling. And so this cactus is for Annalise Millville. And yeah, I had her middle name written down. I'm sorry, I have 2 brain cells left and they're slugging it out. Or maybe I just have 1 brain cell left and it's just like arguing with itself. Yeah, it's Annalise Joyce Millville. And so my granddaughter that I bought this for, like I said, I picked out one with a pink flower even before I knew that it was a girl. Something just told me. I mean, sometimes I just know things. So James Robert Millville, my grandson, and his younger sister, Annalise Joyce Millville. And yeah, Kelly's right here. Kelly, the calico cat. Say hi. Hi, Kelly. Anyways, those two are only 10 months and 27 days apart. Yeah, my son, Evan Millville, and my daughter, Ashley, didn't waste any time. You should have paid for cable. Yeah. All right, I'll shut up, okay? So, anyways, in retrospect, we have Sophia Grace Gilson, and we have David Paul Gilson Jr., we have James Robert Millville, and we have Annalise Joyce Millville. Yes, these are all your cactuses that Grandpa Gilson bought for you guys. And someday when I'm gone, you'll have them. They live for like 1,000,000 years. Anyways, I love anybody that's watching this video and appreciates it. Over and out.